Hey everybody, my name's Josh with Bartile Roofs, and today we're going to see if our roof tiles can hold this big truck behind me. There's a lot of common misconceptions about concrete roof tiles. Primarily, people tend to think that concrete roof tiles are fragile or are only built for fair weather climates. So today, we're going to show you just how strong Bartile Premium Roof Tiles really are.
We're here at Bartile Roofing to show you how efficient tile is when it comes to energy efficiency and keeping your attic cool, and also how fireproof it is. We're going to show you, because of the free-flowing pocket of air in between the tile and the deck of the roof, how that heat transfer doesn't transfer to the attic. Whereas with asphalt shingles and metal roofing, it transfers a lot. You'll see how amazingly quickly it transfers. So to start out, we're going to show you the interior of what would be your attic if this was an actual home. So I've got a temperature gauge here showing is 76.8 degrees, 78.2. So this is the fun part. We get to put actual flame right on the tile. So you can see we've got a weed burner putting out a pretty decent sized flame, heating that tile up. We're gonna get it so it's literally, you could cook an egg on it really easily right now. You can see that the tile is totally incombustible. We have the flame right on the tile and it's not doing anything. It will never light on fire. It will never, it'll heat up a little bit and pass that heat through, but because of the free-flowing pocket of air in between, that air escapes before it heats up the plywood to the point where it can combust. So now we've got it on for about 2 to 3 minutes by now. We're gonna see how hot the tile are. So it's 161 degrees. In the areas where the actual flame is, it's 270 degrees right now. So it's heated up a little bit. It's now at 80, almost 81 degrees on the plywood. You can see it's almost 85 degrees where he's been putting it on directly right now. We ran the torch directly onto the tile for about 5 minutes. You can see, I can't touch it because they're still warm, but you can see there's no damage. The underlayment underneath didn't heat up at all, didn't transfer any heat into the attic, and you literally don't have any damage at all to the tile with flames directly on it. So you can imagine if a burning branch fell, you wouldn't have any issues. So now we're gonna check out what happens when you put flames directly on asphalt shingles. You'll see a huge difference between asphalt and tile, especially bar tile. We're also gonna test the backside temperatures to see, if you have some hot sun on it, how much it's going to heat up your attic as well. So we'll get the temperature before, looking at 86.5, so it's heated up a little bit out here. Same thing we did with the tile. I don't think the asphalt shingles will be able to handle a good 5 minutes of it, but we'll put it on as long as it'll handle it. But if you can imagine if a tree fell that was on fire and started burning on the asphalt shingles, if you can zoom in, you can actually see the asphalt's already melting. It's starting to drip off and literally fall off the roof. Now it really looks like magma. It's like it's lit on fire as it's falling off. So you can imagine literal magma coming off of your roof, lighting everything below on fire. So after 5 minutes, it got up to 134 degrees on the plywood. So now we're gonna test out our metal roofing. So same thing, same size plywood, same underlayment, standing seam, 1-inch standing seam snap lock panel. We're gonna see how much, the heat transfer's already started. The temperature on the other plywood was around 76, 78 degrees. The plywood temperature right now, because this has been sitting out in the sun, is almost 98 degrees. So it's already quite a bit warmer just because of the sun hitting it. So once we get the metal heated up, you'll see how much heat transfer you get. It'll be interesting to see if it actually ignites the plywood on the backside. So you can imagine if you have a cabin up in the mountains and a tree branch falls on it, starts heating it up, how quickly your whole house could go on it. You can see the smoke rising up. You can smell the wood burning. So the backside of this plywood right now, 163 at the hottest area, 173, 177. Just on 5 minutes, you've already got smoke coming through, and this is going to 173 degrees, right where that smoke's coming through. Not to mention, even if there's not a fire, you've got, the heat of the summer baking your panels, and all that heat is transferring directly into the attic. So your attic's going to be 150 degrees if the temperature is 115. So with the tile roof, we have either a ventilated batten that's plastic that allows the air to flow through it. We also have an elevated batten that's even taller that allows more air to pass through. So you have a free-flowing pocket of air, an intake at the eave and a ridge vent at the ridge that exhausts the air out. So as the air heats up in between the tile and the deck, it is exhausted out the ridge vent.
A common misconception with tile roofing is that you can't walk on it. Although that's true with other manufacturers that mass-produce tile roofing, with Bartile, it can withstand a lot more than just walking on it.
As you can see, Bartile Premium Roofs has the looks, strength, and durability to keep your home safe, protected, and looking better than ever. And with our 75-year warranty on every roof, you'll never have to worry about the roof over your head again. Bartile, your last roof first.